Search for fault bottoms.
You hit. You knock on the bottom. Seems solid. You look around, look for all the sarcophagus. There, nothing in them. But, however, you do find a pendant that is on Lord Callus's neck. Very not too valuable. A golden pendant. You look at it. Everybody looks at it. Worth 50 gold.
Anybody mind if I wear it?
What about you said he had a crown on his head?
Yes, it is just a very poor quality type of metal, iron. It's not it holds no value whatsoever. You can also hear several rats scurrying throughout the holes in the bottom of the floorboards, the baseboards of the tomb.
That's a great rat sound, man.
Yep. Alright, I'm searching all these coffins.
You search all of them, you find absolutely nothing.
I'm sorry, did you say we hear rats under the floor?
No, just they were basically just journeying through the different holes on the bottom of the floor. Yeah, the base of the wall, just coming and going, picking up some scraps of the Lord and running back into the hole.
I'll go ahead and give the entire room the once over. Searching the walls, make sure there's no secret doors or any of that junk.
All right, sure.
With heavy sigh, I say, "See, guys, it's the Lord. It's well worth it, right?"
Well, you would think that there were more riches in this chamber at one time, but
yeah, I'm just being snarky.
Yeah,
in character. But I pull out after my heavy sigh. I pull out my paper and pen and start pacing out the room.
I like it.
Well, if we want to make this a valid lair for us to live in, we got to clear this stuff out eventually, right?
Of course, and we do need to map it.
I'm tending to Boris. I'm going to give him some of my rations and petting him a little bit. It looks pretty hurt.
Hey, he's pretty bad off.
Can I cast Cure Wounds on him again?
Sure, you can use a level 1 or level 2.
Yeah,
just
I'm gonna do.
Deducted from your spell point pool. I like the spell points so much better than the spell slots. I just like that better.
I'm gonna do a level 2 on him.
All right. Wow, nice. Is he still? He's not weakened anymore, is he?
No, he's above.
Not yeah. Okay, I figured he would be. What do you guys think?
Well,
pretty disappointing Lord, huh?
No, it was a good fight, so that's always good.
The Lord was great. All of his riches were kind of sad, though. Poor deluded Lord.
May his family rest in peace now.
Yes, we've had a very long day, and in fact, this whole day we left the tavern and journeyed to the Spire and have mapped out a good portion of this floor, all in one day. So I think a break would be a good idea, and maybe we can hole up in the ladies' chambers to the east here, possibly.
I think that would be a good idea.
Is that the rug room?
That's the rug room.
Yeah, the rug room. There are a few rooms back into that hallway from the kitchen that we need to explore as well.
Do we have enough resources to continue to explore the last couple of corners of this level?
I think we can. That's another option. We could, looking at my map, and I show it to everyone, it looks like those two rooms are located internally. It looks like we've scouted most of the exterior, and so they might not be very large. And it could be we could just head back to Fort Inevitable tonight if we want, or we could spend the night here.
Well, if you want to go ahead and try to search those other, do them other 2 rooms or whatever. It's up to you.
Alright, well, I'm game.
I'm game. I'll take point.
All right.
We can head back to that spring and then go through those double doors to the south of it.
Okay.
I'm gonna say to Veda's Boris, want to drink some water out of there before we head on. I gave him some food already.
Oh, no, I've been sharing my rations and water with him. We should be good.
I don't believe I ever actually did check these doors to see if there were any traps on it. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now.
Okay. Looks clear. Doesn't look like there's any not for anything like this. Looks like a common
Okay.
type of walkway door. Common double
Alright,
door.
I'll go ahead and open the doors then.
Alright. So you get it open. Yeah. Familiar area for you. You know that the kitchen is down here to the south. There's that female statue and the door here to the right.
Yeah, there are 2 doors here that we didn't go through. At least I didn't.
Nope, we have not explored these 2 areas.
Okay, I'll do that one over to the going towards the east first.
Okay. Yeah, this is a door also you have not been in. Door to the east.
Door to the east.
As you're checking it, the door as you're kind of leaning up against it, it kind of pops open and slowly creeps and creaks open.
And a horrible smell comes out.
No.
Okay, I was expecting another privy.
Well,
See,
that looks interesting.
several cages
It
in
does.
front of you.
Like little kennels or something.
Yeah, so as you open up this room,
Where they
definitely,
keep the chickens.
yeah, there's full of small cages, and all of these cages are containing rats, rabbits, mice, cats, and dogs. And they all start to, kind of shy and back away and kind of hide in the corner of the cages. Now, it has a slight aroma to it, but not too bad. It looks like it was just recently cleaned, but you can tell that it was stronger at one point because you can kind of smell animal waste, but you don't see any in the cages. Everything looks to be cleaned again. There's several, pieces of
No wonder
parchment
that
on the
stew tastes
table,
so
and yeah, exactly. Several empty vials on the table.
Alright, yeah, I'll look through the table real quick, make sure there's nothing interesting or useful, and then move on to that other door.
Nah, nothing useful.
Alright, I'll go ahead and move on to the other door then.
I'm mapping the room out.
This door is unlocked. You can tell that the door is unlocked. And yeah, you can hear inside. You can hear a bubbling and sort of like a grinding, like a slight grinding sound as you put
Alright.
your
I'll
head
do-
up to the door.
Okay, I'll do a quick check for traps, because, well, there's always a trap somewhere.
Just looks like it's an unlocked door.
Alright, go ahead and open it and step on in.
All right, so as you open it, you hear a voice that says, yes, come in, Lady Taran." And as you open up the door, a gentleman turns around, an elderly gentleman, and you actually startle him. And then as you move into this room, you can see that he has sort of like a mortar and pestle in his hand, where he's kind of, grinding something. You can see some beakers and bubblers and tubes with other liquids and vials, a couple shelves over to the right, full of all kinds of concoctions and bottles. Now, the room is chock full of tables, like I said, stacked with the stills, all of the alchemy supplies, flask, and he turns around startled. Who are you?
Terrandars is no more. You will now work for us. Is that acceptable, or would you like to resign?
What is all this? Who are you? What are you doing here? What are you doing with the Splinters?
Jackpot.
Hell's damned. Thank you very much. Jackpot. What is the meaning of this? Who are you? Interrupting. I'm just a mere alchemist. Were you interrupting my work? How dare you?
We are notifying you that we are now taking over this level of the Emerald Spire. You will now work for us. We'll let you continue your alchemy work, which I'm sure is very important.
Of course my work is important to me.
What are you doing here?
I work for the Splinters. They hired me. They needed some goods manufactured. They needed some potions, some concoctions and poisons made, and I obliged them. The pay was good.
We've taken
your
over
name
that
Clarkosh?
contract now.
Clarkosh? Who? I do not know this Clarkosh. I've only been here in the domain of the Splinters for several weeks now. Who are you? Who are all of you?
I'm Kenshi, and this is Vey. And like I said, you may finish your job, leave all the potions and alchemical creations that they hired you to create, and then we can escort you back to the city if you like.
My name is Jarvis Phenosian, and I am an alchemist. How dare you interrupt my work? But it doesn't. What proof do I have that you are the new rightful heirs or owners of this abode that the Splinters dwell in? The Splinters are a powerful organization with many years under their belt.
Your next break, take a look around, and you will see for your own eyes.
I'm going to take out the silver dagger and say, I'm sure that she has shown you this dagger before,
Oh, very good, very good.
and now I possess it.
He puts his hand over his mouth. Oh, my goodness. I'm at your service.
Well, like we said, just carry on.
Jadis Phenosian, at your service. Hopefully you will be able to accommodate my rates for payment.
I believe you already said that you've been paid for this job?
For a month, yes. They have me for several more weeks.
Alright, well then when you finish all of the work that you've already been paid to do, then we'll start talking about your next job.
Yeah, depending on how good this work is, and if it's deemed useful for us in the future.
Please check out my work. My work should speak for itself. There's 4 racks of vials and bottles and concoctions, and you claim I am an alchemist. I am a brewer, and I'm a collector of fine herbs.
In Aberdeen to come in and take a look at these things. What's in this closet, Jarvis?
That is where I visit and sit and think. And he kind of chuckles a little bit.
Nice.
A place where I can have a moment to myself, which That time is near. You have quite startled me. I am taken back by all of this new transfer of management here in the Splinter organization. Are you still going to call this the Splinter organization? And as he
That's
speaks, you can see kind of that is a negative. That's not part of my terminology. Do you mean that is a no?
I'm speaking common. Negatives, no.
Ugh.
Now, I assume this probably is the potty, but I'm going to stick my head in and make sure.
It is.
Just to make sure he's not lying to me. All right.
He's not lying.
Because
to
I
you.
am mapping the place after all.
You stick your head into the bio, and you can see
He didn't have
that
a
it is
fireball scroll hidden in there, did he?
a small chamber. No, he did not.
Can I inspect the table and see what he's been doing?
Absolutely, sure. Are you you have alchemy tools, right? Do you have alchemy tools? Aberdeen? Are you proficient in alchemy tools?
I believe so.
I believe you are good, so because you are I believe you're an outlander, whatever it is. So let's take a look.
The hermit.
The hermit, that's it. Herbalism kit. You are proficient at the bottom of your skill checks.
Yep.
Yeah, you can see that he has a pretty hefty supply of herbs and other liquids, and you can see that he's been working quite a bit. You're kind of glancing around, and you can see that he's got quite a few bottles, probably of looks like a wine. You can see that there's lots of bottles of vinegar, lots of vials of a clear type of liquid, more bottles of that, and also you can see that there are 5 potions that you're familiar with, potions of healing.
I'm going to ask him if he's the one that made the gas that.
Oh yes, the antitoxin. Oh, that is the whole reason why Terran had me commissioned here. These
Good moves, you're a fan.
boobs, I guess you could call them, these splinters of boobs, kept passing out because of the noxious gas that kept pouring out of these traps. So that's why they acquired my services, is because they needed an antidote or antitoxin to counter this horrible gas that comes out, and they all wore these hideous-looking gobs, much like you are wearing here. So that's why I considered yourselves as part of this pitiful organization, as they called it. They called themselves the King of the Echo Woods, sort of say.
So you didn't create the gas. You only created the antidote.
No, exactly. These boobs, they kept knocking themselves out, and so they closed off portions of the chamber, and I was told, Taran told me that she was tired of working with a bunch of idiots, and so that's why I decided that the pay was good. They're morons.
Joris, you say that they call themselves kings of the Echo Woods?
They did. All the time, they call themselves the King of the Echo Woods. You know, this is where you are at the Spire, in the middle of the Echo Woods.
Well, that brings up a question. I show him my map that I have been making of this floor and everywhere we've been, and I ask him, does this look complete? Do you know if possibly
this
hidden
level?
areas? Yes.
Well, it kind of looks, well, I could possibly. I'll tell you what. I will show you a sign of good faith if you assure me that you will keep my commission intact once it is up in 2 weeks. And yes, I will help you with something.
What is your commission?
I am paid 50 gold a month. That is my commission. And I brew for these heathens, but not you, of course. You are not heathens. You are much more sophisticated than those bandits. That's what I call them, bandits.
Joris, you're so savvy.
I feel like he's spitting when he's saying
He is,
peas
and he does. Like a chunk comes out, like a chunk of spit falls out. Yes. Are you guys okay to go after midnight? Are you guys cool to play for a little while still?
I would certainly hope so.
Cool.
I
Awesome.
can.
Yes. Awesome. This is great. Let's
I don't think
continue.
anybody has any grass to mow or anything like that in the morning.
No, well, I mean, tomorrow is Sunday morning. I am going to be losing sleep so I can get up and go to Sunday morning church. So,
Oh.
how dare all of you? Yes, I will show you. Yes, and what is your name, young lady? He is a middle-aged man, probably in his 40s.
I am Vey, and I will personally vouch for your next month's commission.
Ooh. Well, that's a good thing. Then I shall show you. Come with me.
All right.
He has a slight walking stick, which represents a sword. But he was waving this walking stick around, and then he comes to we have more visitors down here. Well, egots, what is this furry animal out here in the hallway? How did he get in here from the Echo Woods? This bear. He should be in a cage.
This bear is trouble for you. Please do not mess with him.
Oh, and he kind of skirts around the bear and follow me. I will show you something. Your map is a little off from what I could tell. Come, these slow half orcs. Come. Chop chop. This guy's awesome.
You're having a lot of fun.
Nerd alert. Telling you, nerd alert big time. So, Jairus,
Mouthy guy.
Jairus comes in. He's upper class himself. Just ask him. So, Jairus opens the door and he walks in. He's so you think this is just a mere bathhouse or poop shack as the bandits usually laughed and bantered with one another. Oh, you taking a poop in the poop shack? Well, the poop shack. Well, that's the theme for tonight's game, I guess. Pooping. So he tells you that there is a secret chamber, and that Taris, or Taran, I'm sorry, she had an infatuation with always reading and taking scrolls, and in fact, when I came here to Thunder Spire, I also acquired some books on the way that she wanted me to pick up, and she had this infatuation with studying old lores, and I think she was crazy as a bat. I honestly do. She always would ramble about setting up other families and trying to get ransom. Petty bandit stuff. But she was quite actually successful. So yes, and he kind of reaches down and knocks on the door a couple times, and this thing opens up, and a secret door appears. Well, the secret door doesn't appear. You guys just basically walk through it. There's like a behind the doors it slides open. There's sort of like a dark curtain. And Vey, you step in. He also steps in with you. Who else is stepping in?
I scream at Kenshi to come in.
Yeah, I'll step in.
Okay. Kenshi, you also walk in. Now, as everyone here, you start to pile into this small 20 by 20 room, well, 20 by 15 room. You notice that this is definitely a place of study, a library of I guess you could say. Now, filled from the floor to the ceiling with shelves and shelves and pigeonholes carved into the wall of nothing but, dusty scrolls, books, ledgers, parchments, and there's a table with several of these on here too. I mean, it is just full of. Full of this stuff.
Can't you miss 2 places in this room?
Yeah, no kidding. I completely failed in this room.
You're killing me.
I want my money back, Rogue.
Maybe if there was any money.
Oh, I thought I paid you. Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
Alright, so start perusing through the library. See if there's anything...
How much time do you want to spend in here?
Well, I want to ask Jarrus what is here. What are
Yes,
these scrolls? What's these documents?
Well, most of them, as you can see, they are sectioned off by regions here. In the Nenta Vale. Well, not the Nenta Vale. I'm sorry, that is the wrong game, David. These are different areas here around the Echo Woods and around Fort Inevitable. And what this ragtag group of bandits was doing, this horrible Taran, she was basically blackmailing the noble families around, trying to dig up secrets about them and other things, negative things or shady dealings that these families would have in the past. So she would find out this information, concoct these stories, and blackmail them. And actually, she made quite a bit of money doing so.
Huh. So that's how she funded this, I guess.
I would oppose so. She said she's been here. Her organization has been here in the Spire for many, 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 many decades. I really don't see it, because she was probably just barely out of being a teenager.
Yeah, that's true. Unless maybe she succeeded someone. Still, to be here for so long,
maybe she
we easily
killed
wiped
them.
out.
It could have happened.
Be.
Absolutely.
Well, it's not their problem anymore.
I have to get back to my work. It's truly a great. I'm finally happy to have the acquaintance of much nicer folk, and hopefully we'll be able to work together in the future. Good day to you, all of you. I will be in my laboratory, working away.
Very well.
So what do you need? What is your fancy, Vey, and everyone else here? That sniveling, that wet animal hide out there, that walking animal hide. What do you need? What would you like me to make?
I will get with you on that. You can make mini potions, I'm guessing.
I can.
How about scrolls? How about scrolls or magic?
I have been known to scribe a few scrolls in my day.
Okay,
How
good.
about
Gabe will
sure.
be happy to hear that.
How about a few cure wounds for our friend Kenchi here?
I am not a man of faith, my friend. I am a man that deals in magic, and he kind of, has like a glowing ball in the sand.
What about poisons?
Poisons I usually do not dabble with, but I can probably concoct some for you. I just need the ingredients, my friend. Do you have the ingredients? If you have the ingredients, I could possibly help you out with that.
Tell me what you need, and next time I return, I'll bring them to you.
Well, next time you stop by the laboratory, I will let you check out the book with the ingredients, and then you can choose for yourself, and you can find out if it's here in the Echo Wood or not. I've got quite an extensive library at my disposal.
That would be perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. I bid you all good day.
Ta-ta.
He leaves.
Step
Mr.
aside and let them
Noble.
go.
You can hear him
Do
actually
we want to
quickly.
stay in this room and kind of peruse